The hour has come to call the Norwood Cable Commission meeting to order on April 23rd, 2019. I'd like to remind everyone that this meeting is being taped for broadcast by the Norwood Community Meeting. We have one appointment this evening at 7 p.m. with Robert Sullivan of Comcast. First, we'll have the approval of the minutes of our Comcast meeting of January 15, 2019.
You good?
Make a motion.
Second.
Okay.
All in favor?
All right.
Aye.
Okay, now, complaint line, no complaints.
Okay.
I saw a couple on Norwood, and now the media, the online media, there's a bunch of them. Norwood now had a couple of complaints, but, you know, some identify themselves, some don't, but they were complaining that they had a rep visit that didn't have a badge on. I would assume all your reps have badges.
It's mandated, yes.
They said they called the police, and the police didn't know of anybody that was supposed to be in the area, but they were gone, so.
Okay. Did they have
This
like
was
an
on-
Xfinity truck or anything like that, or?
No, just said we had a visit from, again, these are online. so
Okay,
you-
okay.
You gotta take them for what they're
Yeah.
worth, but, I'll give you this afterwards. Had a visit from a rep who didn't have a badge. He said he was an independent contractor working with Comcast and offers a great price on a 2-year contract. So, has anybody else experienced this? And it said they
Did they
check.
take it?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
Do we have an address on that?
It's a Linda McDonough, is all it says.
Okay.
But there's,
Well,
McDonough's a big common name in Norwood.
It's my understanding
But
that anybody.
I would assume
yeah,
that your
has
people have, but, so I
identification,
don't know
but
if
I'll
this
bring
is
it-
somebody
I'll bring
that
it to your
was-
attention,
Mhm.
absolutely, yeah.
And then somebody else chimed in with another complaint about a deadline. They got rid of Comcast and the line was still on the house. Who's responsible for removing lines? I don't even know.
I still got
Is it-
the Comcast lines.
Are
on
you
my
supposed to, you know, if somebody cancels Comcast or Verizon or Norwood, and I know you have problems with your building sometimes, there's 10
Yeah.
lines on the building.
That-
Who is responsible for removing the old lines?
I believe, and again, I'll verify this, I'm not on the technical side, but I believe that they severed the connection from exterior, the outside,
Mhm.
and then it's.
They leave the lines
To
on.
leave a line there?
Yeah.
Yeah, because this person, they said it was
But I'll-
coming
yeah,
off
I mean,
and
I
it
don't
was
wanna-
hitting against the electric line or something. And again, it doesn't say how it was rectified or anything, but again, it's online, so. But I was just brought up the question of who's responsible for removing it.
Yeah, they cut them off, and that's why,
Yeah, they
you know.
But yeah, I think
They
I probably had
disconnected
2 or
the
3,
pole.
and I think they're still from the pole to the house, but
Yeah.
they stop at the house. So nobody's ever responsible for taking them off the pole
No.
afterwards, it sounds
No.
like, or are they? I don't know.
No, it like took some of the lines out. We have apartments, and, you know, when you get up to 20 lines, because they come, you know, they come and go. And they were kind enough to come and take, you know, some of them down, but they don't like to take them down because they, you know, they don't want to infringe on Comcast or Verizon or anybody else, but this one particular time, they did do that. So I think, I don't know if you contacted the company, with the company.
Well,
Come
that's,
and
she
remove
did.
them?
she
Yeah, I mean,
did
I'll
say she
check
could.
on that, I mean, it was
I- it
always
was
my
just a
understanding
question
that they
for all
wouldn't
three. I'm not really
inside
sure.
someone's private property, but let me
Yeah.
verify it, and
Yeah.
I'll have a report back. I'll send an email when I get the information
Okay.
back.
Yeah, I don't think they want to take it out from the inside of the house. I think.
Right.
No, they were talking about
The
from-
outside.
it was
Leaving,
hanging.
it was,
Yeah.
it was hanging.
That's
Yeah.
what they said, that's
Oh,
why
yeah,
they
I know,
called.
we'll, yeah, I have tech ops guys that could take it from the pole,
Okay.
yeah,
They said
but
it
we
was-
don't know, like, what
It
pole
was,
number.
came
it is.
loose in a storm and was, they said it was arcing against the power line, I don't think.
Okay.
But, yeah.
I mean, I just had this absolutely happy today in Attleboro, the city of Attleboro, the mayor's office got in touch with me. We had a tech ops guy go out, it actually was a Verizon line in that case, but at least we were able to examine it and make sure, you know, let me look into it, but we don't have a street or a pole number or any of that, right?
No, it doesn't,
Okay.
it doesn't say, I
Okay.
don't even have a name on that.
Okay,
But at least if we could put something out online or something like that, you know, I don't know, is that something, Jack, that Norwood can put a notice
What would it be?
on your scroll? Like if you have loose lines or something, contact?
We used to have the phone numbers for all three, if you have any questions.
Yeah, it's still on
Yeah,
there.
it's
I
still
see
on
it,
That's all we
there.
have,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they should, I don't know.
Yeah, we never got a call on this.
No,
This
right.
Yeah, but
just
that's,
happened
to
to
me,
be
that's
on
not really official. That's
this is
just-
next, yeah, that's why I'm saying, take it for what it's worth, you
Right.
know, but this is next door Norwood.
Okay,
But I'll still notify the tech ops people just to let them know.
Mhm.
okay, all right.
All right, new business?
The only really information, and I shared it last time, but it's official now, that the former customer service office on Vanderbilt has been closed.
Mhm.
So now everything's being worked out of that legacy over in Dedham. But Jack and I have been in some conversations because, as you remember, as part of the negotiation with Comcast and the town, there was a technology grant to help the town green, but also there's HD channel, which is, there's a side letter signed off on and authorized. It's 12 to 18 months. But, you know, Jack has some other news that he wants to share with you, but I just wanted to let you know that, you know, we're by all means gonna meet that deadline, and the town will benefit from that.
Okay, and then we're supposed to come up with some cash for the sound system up?
Yep, the
That's-
Okay.
$30,000
Okay.
technology
Yep.
grant. Yep.
Okay. Da-dun, da-dun, dun, dun.
Other business?
Oh, no.
Oh, wait.
Right, you're right.
Oh.
That's it from my end.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you want me to begin my
Well, we can
my
do
news? or-
yours, we can do yours under our
Sure.
meeting.
Well, was there something to do with?
Something to do with-
No, it was just,
Comcast?
no, it wasn't, nothing. It was just HD, and Jack's gonna
Right.
talk about
Yeah.
HD, but I just wanna let you know, Jack, he's great, he always gets in touch with me.
Okay.
And in this case, we talked about the side letter, he has a copy of it now. The technology grant, I thought, and I'll verify this, I thought the money was already given
Okay.
to the town manager,
Uh-huh.
or is it manager or administrator?
Manager.
Manager, so, but I'll verify that.
Okay,
But it was definitely a $30,000 technology grant
Right.
for the surround sound at the town green.
okay,
That's it.
all right.
Go Bruins.
Go Bruins.
Do you have another date in mind?
Oh, yeah.
For another meeting, or? In the meantime, on those two issues, the complaints, I'll get responses.
All right, it's like I
Yeah,
said. it's-
yeah, but still, it's good to know.
What do meeting in the fall? I
Well, it
know,
would be July, but
I thought we didn't meet.
We don't
in
meet-
summer.
We don't
we
meet.
don't,
July.
so
September?
September?
September would be fine. Would be around the 10th, I
10th.
think.
10th?
Think
Is
that's
a
right.
Tuesday?
Yes, all
Yeah.
right.
As long as it's not election day in the city of Brockton, I'll be okay.
Are you running?
I've been doing it for 14 years, so.
What are you doing?
I'm on the city council.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, oh, yeah, well.
Well, yeah,
So I think the election is actually the week before, the Tuesday before.
okay.
So I will be here the 10th.
Are you the guy that they call when the street lights are out and there's a pothole in the...
Well, see, the beauty of how we do it over in the city is I'm an at-large, so I serve the whole city as opposed to the wards.
Mhm.
The ward district councils tend to get those, but over the years, I get my fair share. So
Okay.
7 PM,
Yeah.
Tuesday the 10th?
Yeah,
Great. All right. Thank you so much.
okay.
Have a good night,
hopefully you
everybody.
get home in time
Yeah.
to watch the
I
game.
hope so.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
So long.
Bye, Jack.
Bye.
And now we will have the approval of the minutes of the Norwood Cable Commission of March 12th, 2019.
Okay. Oh, I meant to ask him. He was gonna check to see if there are any customers in Norwood involved on the issues, on the billing issues. Well, can we put that in for the next meeting?
Do you want it on the agenda for them?
Yeah, I just wanted to check to see if there are any customers in Norwood involved on the state who's gonna become involved on the billing issues.
Right. Okay, I'll put it in under other business.
Yeah. Oh, and it says, yeah, okay, I received that, all right,
You with this motion to accept?
okay. Second?
All in favor?
All right.
Right.
All right. Now,
Okay.
was no complaints. Oh. And on other business, Jack? You got some business? to say?
Sure, okay. What I'd like to do is I'll do a quick recap of some of the things that we've been doing and also explain some of the new things that are going to be up and coming. Dancing with the Stars was one of the, it's probably the most technically difficult and equipment use of what we do. We basically use everything that we own to pull off that event. And it's all done in, benefit of the Circle of Hope, and that was a big hit.
It was magnificent.
Yeah,
It really
and it
was.
really is. It's fun to get involved in that, and it's rewarding as well. The election, again, we do the live results. We do it from Mem Hall now, and again, that's something that we feel that we provide the town instant results.
That was good this year, Jack, in that it was, it came up almost faster than the people were speaking about it.
Right.
The results and
Oh, would you
and the
have a
way it was
stream? I didn't
done.
even,
Yeah,
I didn't.
yeah, no,
The results differently this year.
Yes.
We've streamlined how long it takes for us to get the white ticker tape that the clerk's office prints out.
Mhm.
We take it, go to the truck, and put it into electronic graphics, so then the announcers can see it.
Yeah.
So it does take some time, but it's a lot.
Oh, it was
quicker now.
well worth it. It
Right.
was,
Yeah.
it was,
You
it
moved
was
along
good. It
very
was
good.
excellent, yeah.
But the exciting news is kind of what Bob was talking about with HD, because as the commission knows, Verizon was required, when they negotiated down to a 5-year license, they were required to give us an HD channel. So we did get that HD channel, and that is now active.
Oh, is
But-
it? What-
Yep, but we haven't really announced it on purpose because we're gonna kind of reorganize it a little bit. It's channel 2135 if you're a Verizon customer. And right now, what that channel is what we call the town channel. We have the 3 channels.
Oh, yeah.
The educational channel, the government channel, and the original was PEG, so it was public, but we call it the town channel. So the requirement for Verizon was just to give us 1 channel. So right now, we're basically simulcasting the town channel on channel 2135. But to maximize that, that would mean a Verizon customer would have 1 channel in HD and 2 in SD. This doesn't affect Norwood Light at all. Norwood Light broadband customers all get HD. So the delay in this was I was in communication with Bob from Comcast because I wanted to try to see if they would speed up their timeline. They, like he said, they have 12 to 18 months. It took a while. I didn't know there was a side letter.
When did they, I'm sorry to interrupt, when did they go to 18 months? I thought it was always 12 months.
No, it's 12 to 18 months in the license, in the letter. I never saw the side letter until after a couple of emails. I said, when are we going to get the HD channel?
I don't remember seeing that letter.
Didn't you go to the town manager and send it
Yes,
through
it
us?
had nothing to do with the commission.
That's why you didn't see it.
So I didn't see the side letter until I found out one existed. And so Comcast does not have to provide an HD channel for 12 to 18 months. And they will honor that. I was trying to see if they would speed it up because we're ready for them. All we need, we have a cable sitting right there ready for them. Because I wanted to do one kind of announcement. So I waited a few weeks, about a month, before I realized, okay, that's not going to happen. So what we're going to do is 2 things. We already have the HD channel for Verizon. We're going to combine the educational access channel with the town channel. And some communities are combining and making 1 channel simulcasting. We do not want to touch the government channel. The government channel is one of our most watched channels. So we're not going to touch that. We're going to leave that alone. We're going to take the town channel and the school channel, combine it, and call it the community channel.
Okay.
The former school channel will be the bulletin board information channel. This is how it was, maybe 6 or 7 years ago, where we had the scroll, as we used to call it, or the bulletin board. So on that channel will be all the announcements that we get, the PSAs, but no programming.
Does that mean that you're going to have less programming?
Nope, we're just going to combine them all. You'll see less repeats.
Okay.
It actually will make it a better, stronger channel.
Okay.
So when people want to watch a government meeting,
Yeah.
they know where they're going to go. They're going to go to the government channel.
Okay.
Anything else that they want to watch, they know they're going to go to that 1 channel, and it takes 2 channels and makes them HD for Verizon customers. And then the next, and when we get the other channel for Comcast. So that'll be the community channel, and what we're going to do is, we're going to promote that. We're going to have commercials and slides and announce it for June 1st, so that way high school graduation for Verizon customers will be in HD for the first time. So that's, it actually, to me, my opinion, makes a stronger channel. It combines, the school channel has work that I do for the schools, it has high school sports, and it has all the work the students do. That gets mixed into the town channel where, like I said, you'll see less repetition, and it'll be combined. It'll be a combined super channel. Some communities are taking all 3 channels and mixing up the programming and simulcasting on a 4th channel. Okay, we're not going to do that, because then you're going to say the selectmen are on at Tuesdays at 7, 4 o'clock here. It'll be too confusing for the viewer. So that to me is real exciting, because if you're a Norwood Light subscriber, you see what our stuff looks like in HD.
Yeah.
If you watch it on social media, on your phone or on your computer, that is HD. It's a big difference. That is something that we're excited about, so people will be able to see what we do. Instead of Verizon customers have 1/3 of the programming in HD, they're going to have 2 channels combined into one, have double the HD, and then that other channel is going to be all the information that we get.
Now, backing up a little bit, so Comcast is still going to stay with the 3 channels?
Everybody's going to have 3 channels.
No, I mean, but the 3 channels as they are.
Verizon or Comcast?
Comcast. They're not going to have an HD channel.
Until they...
Right, so they're going to have the 3 channels
Yeah,
until...
but Verizon's still going to have 3 channels.
Yeah, but
They're going to have
2 of them
3
are combined and
3
one of them is
HD
going to be...
channels.
Yep.
3 SD channels.
Right.
But that
The 2
now,
channels
that
are gonna be
community
combined.
channel
Yeah.
will be a channel in the HD spectrum 2135.
Right, okay, all right.
So I think that is, and that's why I wanted to make the maximum use of an HD channel. Not just have one channel, combine the 2. And it'll drive the audience right to that channel if you want
I
to.
guess you have a scroll or something that says it's...
We will, yes.
Because people might go to whatever it was, 35
Correct.
or whatever, and instead
Right.
of 2135. And
Correct. And I believe the cable boxes are designed, well, I know Norwood
Well,
Lights were, that if you go to that one channel, it'll kick you up to 2135.
You have to program, I think,
Right.
it to do that.
Right.
I found that out on Channel 15. Used to be an SD channel.
Right.
Now you got 615, but
Right.
it goes automatically to the
Right.
HD channel.
So I think it really is, to me, it's a great move. It's combining, having 2 channels combined into one, as a community channel, as an HD channel.
So is that really working right now?
Yes.
If I went to Verizon?
Yes, but again, I wanted to kind of, I mean, it was activated when they had to. It's probably going on over 2 months. But I waited a little bit for Comcast, and I realized that they weren't going to do it. So right now, you'll see everything that's on the town channel, you'll see it.
I wonder why they went from 12 months to 18 months.
It said 12 to 18. In other words, they have
I
at least
thought he
12.
said it was going to be quicker, though.
Yeah.
Didn't he
Yeah.
say that?
He
Yeah.
did, but...
I think that gives them, a little...
Gives them enough time, but originally I thought it was 12 months. I bet if I look back, anyway, it doesn't matter.
No.
Okay.
And the other new news is that what we just actually tested today is one of my goals for over a year anyway was to increase the live broadcast of government meetings. Right now, we have school committee, town meeting, and the selectmen that are live on a regular basis for years. So like this room right now, in that corner, right behind Nate, our ace cameraman, there's a orange cable. That cable now goes back up to the selectmen's chambers where our equipment is. So meetings in this room can be live. We could be live right now.
No, we don't want to be
Okay,
live.
but you know what? The funny thing is there is no difference because we don't do any editing.
Yeah.
So really is no
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah.
And then upstairs in the FinCom room where the Board of Health meets as well. So those meetings, and we'll decide how.
We meet in this room all
Oh, you
the
do?
time. We meet right
Oh.
here all the time.
I thought did you
Right,
used to be
well-
upstairs?
No,
Yeah, we were,
You used to?
way in the beginning, we
Yeah.
were in the drumming room.
in the drumming room. No,
The Board of
Yes.
Health?
no.
You're talking about Board of Health?
On the Board of Health, I'm
What
sorry.
are you talking
Board of
about?
Health, yeah, Board of Health, we meet here,
Yeah.
always have.
I thought the shade, I can picture the curtains behind you.
No, no, no,
She puts up curtains.
Oh.
yeah,
Just for their meeting.
Well,
yeah.
so that
It's this
room, and
yeah.
then, and the best one is Memorial Hall. So what, every time there was an election or League of Women Voters, we would run a cable out Memorial Hall, up the stairs, down the hall, into the equipment room. So all those were tested, they were run last week. We talked with Kathy Connie and Mark Ridlick and Sean from his department to make sure that they're okay with that. We used their vendor to pull the cable, so that was all tested today.
Beautiful.
And now we'll figure out how we're gonna implement that when we decide to go live. But that's something I think we find that people watch a lot of government meetings.
Yeah,
It's a strong channel. And so when it's live, people can, watch it as it happens. So those are the two things that, we're gonna be implementing this spring. And just to review a little bit of Norwood News, that's our ongoing show now that is produced every week. We get a lot of support from the department heads giving us the news. If something happens, Chief Brooks gives us a call, or Chief Maurice, Mark Ryan with the DPW. That's turned into a great.
What's the time for that? Because I always forget.
It's on 6. I had a little slogan in my head. It's on Fridays at 6. It's 6, 8, 10, 12, almost every
So
2
mostly
hours.
I'll be for-
6, 10, 12, and 2.
what's that for, selectmen?
No,
No,
the
no.
Norwood News, but it's
Oh,
on,
oh,
it's online, it's on our website. It's posted on our website. It's available on demand. We have it everywhere. It's on Facebook. We post it everywhere. In our newsletter, we post it in our newsletter, so I really think I'm missing the time, but it's 6, 8, 10, 12. There might be 2 in there, but we try to do it on the even hours. And so that's been going great. That's our way of really, I think, increasing our value to the community by supplying the news as it happens. We recap the government meetings, and we do some informational pieces, and we do a living local segment, where we profile different businesses, and that is something that really everybody who works for NCM is involved in it, full and part-time.
Now, town
That's
meeting,
really neat.
are they gonna be able to do that without the wires all strung all over the place?
No, town meeting will be setting up tomorrow for that, actually, for Thursday night. We'll start to set up. We'll have one wireless camera up by the stage.
Mhm.
But no, in order to do that, we want to go AC power, so we're not running on batteries.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? It's better to just be hardwired for everything there.
Yeah, okay.
So that's, I'm glad you mentioned that. So the town meeting comes up on Thursday, and that's another highly watched program that we do.
Mhm.
And that's it.
Nice, nice,
Good.
good. How often do the board of directors meet?
Typically every month, but not in the summer, maybe every 6 weeks or so.
Oh, good. I mean, do they have a set schedule? And do you record those?
No,
How come?
I don't know. No, we have the minutes. You get the minutes when they're
Yeah,
finished.
no, I just, I just wondered why you didn't broadcast them, that's all.
Uh,
No, okay.
Not sure if it's really it's not an official government meeting.
Yeah, well,
You know, it's not a government meeting, really.
okay. No, but it affects the town and some of the things, that decision making, but that's okay, no problem. What else, guys?
Yep. Anything else?
No, we wanna get you in and out of here so you can go watch,
Yeah.
what are you watching, the ball game, the hockey game?
A hockey game.
Hockey game.
I just
Who's
don't
watching the
put it
ball
on
game?
board.
Don't tell me the score.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Jack.
All right,
Okay,
Nice
thanks.
to see you.
Next
Yep,
meeting will
okay.
be when?
Next meeting is May 14th,
May
which is a Tuesday.
Okay.
And at 7 o'clock will be Verizon and Norwood Light 7:30. I don't know why that's that way.
Okay.
All right, make
All
a
right.
motion to adjourn.
Thanks, Jack.
See you, Jack.
Thank you. Oh, that's it? Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks, Nate.
We done?
Yeah.
Motion to adjourn.
May 14th? Yeah, Verizon and Nod, I have.
Say second.
No, I have that. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.